All right, students, I put this image from this task from 6th grade, Unit 1, Lesson 3, task number 2. I put this image in a Google slide so that you could use some of the tools if you wanted to draw on it or whatever. So you could use the line tool, for example, if you wanted to see that this could decompose or show that this could decompose into two rectangles. So you may need to change that to a color that's going to be a little more vibrant and stand out. And you can also change the width of the line so that you can actually see it. If you want to be more precise, then you might want to zoom in so that you can draw exactly on the line if that's something that really is important to you. It's not necessary, but that is something that makes it so that you can be even more precise than you would have been otherwise, and so that you can show and experiment and move and trace and do things like that. For example, this is a tool that's really helpful as well when you're using Google Slides. There's in the select line list, there's a polyline, and you can make any kind of polygon that you want by just tracing it. So for example, if I wanted to trace this one right here and rotate it, I totally could. Now, is this going to be the best way to solve it? No, if it was, I wouldn't show it to you. But then you can empty it out in the middle so that you can see better. So I'm just going to highlight this paint fill and click transparent. You can see it's already tracing in that red color and as thick as it was. But now that I've created that shape, I can rotate it and try to match it up. And if that's something that makes sense to me, for finding that area, then go for it. But you'll notice that when I do that, it doesn't line up perfectly with the line, so it's not going to be easy enough for me just to count those squares. But I want you to know that tool exists so that anytime you want to trace something or whatever, that you can use those tools, and then you can then move and rotate and reflect and do all kinds of things as needed with that particular tool. Thanks for learning with me.